The House on Maple Hill. A true crime story you'll never forget. In 2009, in the quiet suburb of Monroe, Wisconsin, a modest two-story house at the end of Maple Hill Drive went up for sale. The listing looked ordinary: 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, decent yard, but the price was shockingly low. The real estate agent claimed the owners had moved out suddenly, due to a family emergency. That was a lie. Because what actually happened inside that house was so horrifying that police never released most of the details. Not to the press, not to the public. And they had good reason. But the truth did get out, just not in the way you'd expect. The new owner, the buyer, was 27-year-old Jessica Wren, a single school teacher new to the area. She thought she was getting a steal. Moved in October 3rd Road. By the 5th, she wanted out. The first night, her cat wouldn't go near the basement door. The second night, she heard something fall in the kitchen, only to find all the drawers open, but nothing missing. By night 4, she called the police. What she told them sounded insane. She claimed she heard footsteps under the floor, coming from beneath the house, even though there was no crawl space. The responding officer humored her, walked the property, and wrote it off as old pipes or a raccoon. But one detail stuck with him: the basement door was padlocked from the outside. When he asked why, Jessica said, "I didn't put that there." The next day, she left and never returned. The original crime. Now here's where things get dark. 4 months earlier, the house had been owned by a man named Kenneth Bray, a reclusive 54-year-old handyman. Neighbors said he kept to himself. Never saw visitors. Occasionally they'd see him working in the garden at night, which they chalked up to just being odd. In May 2009, a teenage girl named Lily Harper went missing from a town 30 miles away. Weeks passed. Flyers were everywhere. On June 1st, Kenneth walked into the Monroe Police Department and said something that chilled detectives. "You're not going to find her in the woods. She's closer than that." That same day, he died by suicide. No note. No confession. Just that one cryptic sentence. Police obtained a warrant and searched Kenneth's home. What they found in the basement, which had been sealed off with industrial-grade concrete, was worse than anything they expected. Inside was a soundproof room. 1 cot. A bucket. Chains on the wall. And carved into the concrete were 17 tally marks. One for each of the girls who had gone missing over the past 20 years across 4 counties. 17 cold cases, suddenly reopened. In a hidden compartment beneath the floorboards, detectives found dozens of personal items: lockets, shoes, notebooks, and 1 Polaroid. It showed Lily Harper, alive, chained to the wall. The photo was dated May 30th. She had only been dead for 2 days when Kenneth walked into the station. But here's the truly disturbing part. When they examined the photo, the reflection in her eye, enhanced digitally, showed a second person in the room. Not Kenneth. This person was wearing a black hoodie, standing near the door. Their face was partially visible. And they were holding a camera. Meaning, Kenneth may not have acted alone. That's the part police never released. And the case? It's still technically open. Because that man in the photo has never been identified. And the tally marks on the wall? Police only know who 6 of them belong to.